car insurance in Woodburn, Oregon. Quite frankly, teenage and young adult car drivers are expensive to cover. They are typically involved in more accidents and are less careful on the highway than more veteran car owners. However, there are various methods to decrease your insurance policy costs and get cheapest car insurance for young drivers, but bear in mind they may not be straightforward. Many young car owners never think of what issues there is likely to be associated with finding insurance policy for their first auto. Mom and Dad know that auto insurance for young driver costs rather a lot, but there may be often a solution to discover more affordable auto insurance. One of the best ways of obtaining more reasonably priced cover is to shop around. The web is the ideal place to start. On the whole, one of the simplest ways to acquire the cheapest car insurance for young drivers is to do some foundation work and really shop around. Use the price comparability websites that are on the market. With just a few completed details and clicks of the mouse, you will have a listing of insurance companies to put side by side. Keep in mind, costs will range madly from provider to provider, and the cheapest quotation is not essentially the very best. However, the costliest is perhaps not the best either. Upon getting your listing for comparison, it ought to be a relatively uncomplicated task to pick out the very best policy. It is a good idea to consider what you want before you have a look at cover. Do not just go for the first package you come across that looks realistic. The kind of auto you decide on to buy will certainly impact drastically on the price of cover, so it is worth bearing this in mind. Yes, you want a great-looking set of wheels, and you most likely need performance and speed. Well, that specific mixture of things is more likely to cost you an arm and a lower limb insurance cover-wise. A superb basic run-around is probably greatest for your initial few years of driving. That way you could be guaranteed the cheapest car insurance for young drivers. Take a look at the cost of insurance cover for explicit makes and models of car to get and thought of which you may afford to fork out for with the insurance. It's senseless having an automobile if you cannot really afford to insure it to drive. There are some other things you could possibly think about with regard to obtaining the cheapest car insurance for young drivers. Keeping your automobile in a garage will provide you with a discount, as will an alarm or immobilizer fitted on the auto. Cover providers are fond of autos being kept safer, as there's significantly less risk of the auto getting pinched. If you wish to further trim down your premiums, then you would do well to take a look at having additional driving classes. Maybe there is an advanced driving class you could take. Insurers additionally like the fact that you might be getting extra advanced tuition, as you are more likely to have an accident. Anything that increases your safety on the open road decreases the chance of any accident being caused by you.